What's up guys, it's Yellowfin, and I am going to be joining the Exploring the Open Road event. Now, I love my USA events, they're always pretty fun, and I've got a lot of very good cars for this USA event. So, oh crap, I raised my chair up a bit too high, but there we go, now we're chilling. So yeah, Acura DNX, Dodge Viper SRT10, Dodge Viper SRT10, Acura TL SH all-wheel drive, and we got the Chevrolet SSR. So this is what I'm using. There's always two reigns, so that's why I have the Acura DNX and the Acura TL SH all-wheel drive. I feel like those are the best cars to use. Having the Cadillac STS would be pretty useful maxed out, but I don't have it maxed out. Then I've got the two Vipers for the all-around performance and the Chevy SSR because there's a track set with 4 city streets. And yeah, so I'm just going to be using this. I don't really think it's a very smart idea to ditch the Vipers for more city streets cars because that's only one of the track sets, so that, plus I got 2 mediums, and there's one where you can use a low, so I feel like this should be fine. We'll just have to see when we get to city streets track set and see how many people are actually using medium ground clearance cars, because as you can see in my top tier cars right there, my closest medium ground clearance is my standard tire Acura TLSH all-wheel drive. So yeah, I feel like this is a pretty strong hand to use, and maybe we can get a ceramic pack, maybe even a tier 1. Depends how many maxed out Acura DNXs there are in the in my bracket. So we'll put you on, yeah, I think that's just the best thing to do, and we'll go like this. So let's actually check out, I did want to see actually what the top tier cars are that you could use for this event, because I feel like I have a lot of the good ones, but maybe I'm just forgetting about some. Because I know that Viper is a good one. I know the DNX is not too bad since there is 2 rain. Also the TLSH all-wheel drive. I'm wondering if there's any better standard tire cars or maybe even just 4-wheel drive cars. Maybe the Cadillac 16 is one. We seem to be having a bit of server errors, but that's fine, I guess. Just hopefully it'll load eventually. We could have gone for the 3-star, but if we put the, I almost said 3 crown. We could have gone for the 3-star though, if we put the SSR against the Lightning and the DNX against the Mustang. But then we wouldn't have made it in good spots for if other people are racing us, because then they're like, oh, they put their rain car on the dry, and that's not the best idea, which is why the DNX is going there then. Maybe we will get enough points to get the 3-star though from bonus points, like right here. Maybe we can get a couple points, because the XLR-V doesn't have that great of MRA. I used to have it, I still wish I did have it, but I fused it away. I kind of needed to fuse it away though, it was for an event. So I think it was for a final. Usually the only time I fuse away ultra rares is for a final. That's why I've been stockpiling ultra rares right now. And I've also just been collecting ultra rares. So yeah, it looks like we will get the 3-star. But I've really been collecting ultra rares a lot recently. Oh wow, yeah, we got plenty of points for a 3-star. Okay, so we're in 12th right now. We got a Cadillac, a Chrysler, and a Nissan. Really the only thing I'm looking out for is any cars that are on my wish list or a common Ford that's new. Because I'm trying to collect all the common Fords. I don't really know why. I've just sort of gone into a collector's phase. So we don't have one though. We got a Dodge, a Lancia, and a Volkswagen. Alright, so nothing too special from the prize board, unless it were to be a wishlisted car, but I don't really remember what wishlisted cars I have. So let's check out what the other cars are here that other people might be using. Okay, so there is the 16, that's not too bad for the wet. Okay, there is the FR500 GT and the Z06 as well. But I do have a lot of the good epics. The Nassau also is not too bad, but my TLSH all-wheel drive should be able to handle that. CTS-V is a good medium one. Same goes for the STS-V. That's it for medium, alright. And then ultra rares, I pretty much got all of them. So yeah, I don't think, oh, excuse me, I don't think we have too bad of a hand. So, let's go for, maybe we could go for this guy. Ooh, that'll be interesting if the Viper can win on the Monaco streets. So yeah, let's go for this guy. There. Narrow's probably the best idea for the SSR. And then Twisty Circuit and Monaco streets. That'll be interesting to see if the Viper can beat the Z06. Because the Viper sometimes does lose to the Z06, but I think it also beats it other places as well. Because the Viper does have the bit of the MRA advantage, while the Z06 has a bit of the stats advantage. Also, this will be interesting to see if the DNX can win. I feel like it should. Yep, it does. Okay, that's good. That's where the DNX will be useful coming in against the STS. It's not too bad of a legendary. It's a very niche one, but when you have it for the right thing, like rain or saloon stuff with rain, then it's not too bad of a car, but really more rain like this type of rain. So, as you can see, the Viper is behind the Z06. The Z06 has really good acceleration. The Viper nearly caught up, loses by 0.01, and that's 323, so I feel like 233 would also beat it. That Z06 is just a really great car. Then they're also using the 300 SRT8. That's an interesting choice, especially because it is a bit heavy in RQ for rather mediocre stats. But we're getting a lot of points there with the TL SH all-wheel drive. An amazing car that lots of people say is trash, but I've gotten so much use out of it. It's not as great now that we have the Subaru Legacies, but still, 1,137 races, 85% win ratio. It's a really good car if you want to max it out. Okay, let's go for... I think we should. We have 3 win conditions, I think. So I feel like we should be able to beat this guy if we go like that. It'll be interesting to see, though. This will be pretty interesting. I feel like the Viper should beat the Z06 on this track set because we've got MRA this time. Yep, okay, good. The Viper does win on a bit more of the fast stuff. It would probably also beat the Z06 on the drags. Now, this will be a loss, hopefully by not too many. Okay, 103, that's not too bad, especially for it being our RQ saver car. This will also be interesting because the HSC has good MRA. We've got 4-wheel drive. They've got good handling. We're actually kind of staying even on the straights as well. That's kind of surprising because the HSC has some rather strong MRA. But the DNX does seem to be holding its own. Very nice. Alright, the DNX is actually proving to be pretty useful right now, which is cool for it being an RQ84 legendary. Usually lower tier legendaries don't seem to be very useful against maxed out epics, but right now it is actually being surprisingly well. And so yeah, that was a big win, so we were perfectly fine. 3-0 now. Let's see what some of the top hands are and if we're actually able to beat them, because that'll determine if we're going for tier 1 or tier 2. So this is the City Streets track set. Now let's see, they're running 2 mediums. We've got 2 mediums as well. They're running 2 mediums. So it seems like most people are running 2 mediums. They're running 3. But I could also beat them pretty easily on other track sets, it looks like, because their hand is not that great. So let's go for this guy. Yeah, this guy should be a pretty easy one to win. So we'll put you on medium, small, medium, streets, and small. So this should work, because we should get bonus points to compensate for the points we'll lose on the City Street Small with our low ground clearance car, but they are our rain car, so we gotta put them there. So hopefully we'll get some points here then. 81, okay, that's not too bad. And I don't think we should have too bad of a loss, because we will be in front of the Cobalt for quite a bit. Only 50, wow, okay, that's very nice. So yeah, really, as long as I have enough good cars to win on the other track sets, which it seems like I do, missing out on having other medium ground clearance cars shouldn't really have impacted us too badly. Plus, it seems like not everyone's using medium cars, and the guy that is using 3 medium cars, we could beat him pretty easily on the different track sets. So hopefully we can get one of those different track sets and actually see if we would be able to beat him. Okay, we did. So where is that guy? Right here. Let's see if we can do it. I feel like we should. So we'll go Hairpin Road. That'll be an interesting one to see. Then we'll drop you on the narrow, you on the streets. No, we'll put the Viper on the streets. I feel like the Viper is a better spot to have on the Monaco streets compared to the other Viper. So this will be an interesting one, though. The DNX versus the Cadillac 16. So far, the DNX seems to be performing very well. It's staying in front of the Cadillac 16 as well. Dang. The DNX is actually being very pleasantly surprising right now. I never really get to use it, that's the thing. I never really get to use it in very many events. And it is doing very well. So Viper wins here against the STSV by quite a bit as well. So yeah, I feel like this is a very good hand to have. I feel like it should be able to get me a tier 2 at least. But I might try and push it for tier 1, because maybe it can happen. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see if anyone has any better hands. We're in 3rd right now. There are 2 guys that are undefeated, so maybe they have very good hands, but it also looks like a lot of the rest of the bracket has undefeated as well. And it's a fairly new bracket too, so we'll just have to see. But yeah, that's a pretty fun event. I do enjoy American events a lot, and that is pretty fun. Let's sell all this stuff. A lot of new cars, but none of which are the ones that I'm looking for, which are these Fords, the lower tier Fords. Or actually, I'll just show it from the brand Ford. Because I have sort of, the funny thing is I have just sort of like spread out everywhere, and then I've just got this clump. Like I just have all these Fords kept that are just kind of in this clump right here. So I want to try and collect all the rest so it's kind of filled up in this bottom area then, just because it would kind of look pretty cool. Because I like how I can do that with Subaru, how I go into the brand Subaru and then I scroll, there's like scattered, and then we just got all the rest completed. And so I kind of want to do that with Ford then, with like that little clump of uncommons and commons and then below. Which is why I'm keeping all the Ford commons then, and which is why I've got most of them wishlisted. Then I'll slowly make my way upwards, but that means I got to keep like the Focus 1.0 and the Focus and the EcoSport and a lot of cars I don't really want to be keeping. I'd keep the Ranger. Ranger's actually not too bad of one, but the rest are not that great. The Capri I'd keep as well happily, and the Mondeo, and this one's actually not too bad in clubs, but otherwise that one's actually might not be too bad too because that was 79 handling. But yeah, really we're working our way down first because commons are pretty easy to keep and I don't really mind keeping commons. So yeah, that's going to be concluding it for this video though. I'll save all that cool stuff for a garage update in the future. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this type of content, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell, do all that cool stuff. I'm Yellowfin. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.